Each species of animal is characterized by a typical tooth shape, of which there are variations, sometimes depending on the individual. However, and curiously, animal teeth sometimes take on special and complicated shapes, related to their functions, which are no longer those of simple grasping organs as in most vertebrates. In this respect, the animal world has a lot of surprises in store for us, so much so that some animals are unique in the animal world, but above all terrifying in the eyes of human beings. Whether you are a nature lover or not, these unusual animals may well surprise you. In this list, you will discover our selection of 10 animals with terrifying teeth, whose appearance is more than disconcerting. The Hydropoda is a mammal native to Asia belonging to the deer family, although it looks more like a muskrat than a deer. It is also called water deer or marsh deer. As a matter of fact, because of its diet, this animal is present on the banks of rivers and in the swampy meadows of China and Korea. One of the notable characteristics of the Hydropoda is that it is the only member of the deer family that does not carry antlers on its head. The male, on the other hand, has two very pronounced canines, similar to those of saber-toothed tigers. Unlike the saber-toothed tiger, which used them mainly for hunting, the deer's canines are used only to seduce females during the mating season. These canines can be up to 10 centimeters long and protrude about 5 centimeters outward when the mouth is closed. And unfortunately, the species that is currently developing is a danger to humans, for it is wild, aggressive, and very often fatal when attacked. What is more, the Koreans believe that its bite is fatal. The Promyscoteuthis sulcus, nicknamed the human teething squid, is an extremely rare species of squid. This new species was discovered by scientists in 1971 as a result of an exploratory mission. Since then, the female individual caught in the southern Atlantic Ocean at a depth of nearly 2,000 meters has been the only one in the hands of science. Consequently, this single specimen constitutes a new species of cephalopods. Generally speaking, squid has a powerful beak, useful for breaking the shells of the animals they feed on. Except that the Promyscoteuthis sulcus seems, a priori, to have two rows of teeth similar to those of humans. They are actually small circular lips folded back on themselves. The Payura, also called vampire tetra, is a species of freshwater fish of the Cynodontidae family. This fish native to South America is very impressive in size, but especially in its physiognomy. Indeed, the largest specimens can measure nearly 120 centimeters and weigh up to 18 kilos. Teeth are also a striking feature of this predator. It has several large, very sharp teeth, including the pair of incisors over 5 centimeters from the lower jaw, which is the pride of this species and gives it its nickname a vampire. When the Payura closes its mouth, these two teeth are positioned in pockets in the upper jaw. The Payura uses them more precisely to impale its prey and then devour it. In addition, the mouth bone of the Payura closes instantly when it touches a prey as a reflex of its nervous system. As a result, the Payura is capable of very nasty bites in case it is badly caught. This species is however very popular for carnivorous fishing in the Amazon rivers. This is actually a very old species of shark. Because it lives at the ocean's edge, this mysterious creature is one of the most misunderstood and rarely observed. With its long, half-shark, half-snake body, this nightmarish shark has been rediscovered by scientists at a depth of 700 meters off the coast of Portugal. In addition to its snake-like morphology, this mysterious creature has 300 sharp teeth, arranged in 25 rows, which reinforces its monstrous appearance. A very useful tool for devouring its prey, which is usually octopuses and smaller sharks. But like the rest of its family, its extremely flexible jaws allow it to swallow large prey as well. It can also be up to 2 meters long. Moray eels are species of fish belonging to the Marinidae family. Their diet consists mainly of small fish, octopus, and crabs. These snake-like fish have impressive teeth, and the teeth are sharp razors that can inflict deep and severe lacerations. In addition to its 2 rows of teeth, moray eels have a second jaw located at the back of their throat, which seizes the prey and drags it towards the digestive tract. If the condition of its teeth shows that it is being cleaned, it is because moray eels use the help of the cleaning shrimp or fish that enter its mouth and clean it by devouring the parasites and waste that are in it. The continuous movement of the jaw, as a breathing mechanism, gives them an aggressive look. But moray eels are placid, even curious and friendly, especially since they have no real predators when they reach adulthood, apart from the battles they fight over territory. The naked mole rat or Heterocephalus belongs to the order of rodents. Living exclusively underground, this mammal lives in underground galleries in the arid regions of East Africa and rarely comes to the surface. With its hairless, translucent skin and prominent teeth, this mammal does not show itself to its advantage. But behind its rather ungrateful, even repulsive appearance, this small rodent has some surprising peculiarities. In the rodent family, it is by far the mammal with the highest life expectancy. That is 30 years instead of 2 to 3 years for mice. The naked mole rat has enormous curved and prominent teeth that allow it to dig tunnels in the earth, as well as strong jaw muscles. However, it rarely behaves aggressively towards humans. The humpback parrotfish or Bulbometapon maricatum is a member of the Scaridae family. This demersal marine fish is the only species of the Bulbometapon genre. Easily recognizable, it can, however, be mistaken for a Napoleon. It takes its name from the frontal protuberance and the composition of the jaw into a robust beak resulting from a fusion between the teeth. As a general rule, wrecks are appreciated by this animal because of its diet, composed of small algae and polyps contained in the coral. Not only does the humpback parrotfish not wrap itself up in a cocoon to sleep away from fishermen, but it also finds in wrecks a peaceful haven to thrive with its fellow fish. Then, although its mouth is small, it hides devastating teeth as hard as the sharks, which allow it to crush coral. Thus, its dentition is composed of powerful incisors welded into 4 dental plates. Using its powerful jaws, the humpback parrotfish constantly scrape the coral to find the green algae it feeds on and swallows coral fragments to aid digestion. The narwhal or sea unicorn is a species of cetacean in the family Monodontidae. Very shy and living in the icy seas of the Arctic, the narwhal remains one of the least known marine animals to man. The body of this animal is extended by a twisted frontal defense, coming from the upper left incisor, which can exceptionally measure up to 3 meters in length. In principle, this appendage is the prerogative of males only. Recent discoveries show that this appendage has the function of an extremely sensitive sensory organ. Indeed, this tooth, long considered as a weapon, contains about 10 million nerve endings that start from the central nerve located in the heart of the tooth. As a result, it is capable of determining pressure variations, temperature changes, and salinity levels in the water. But still, the narwhal could use its horn to break blocks of ice. The leatherback sea turtle is a species of turtle in the family Dermatialidae. Still, it is the largest of the 7 species of sea turtles in the world. So much so that some individuals can reach a weight of 1 ton for 3 meters in length. This reptile inhabits all the warm seas of the globe, yet it is the only one that can venture into the cold waters of the north and south of the globe. If the absence of a bony carapace remains a characteristic feature of this animal, it is nevertheless devoid of teeth like all sea turtles. On the other hand, it has a powerful horny beak and its esophagus is covered with sharp spines. The length of these keratinous spines varies, depending on their location, from 8 mm to 5 cm. And according to scientists, the inward inclination of the spines ensures the shredding and stirring of captured prey while avoiding the stings delivered by the tentacles, a complex and well-established mechanism that allows the animal to feed quickly and efficiently. At that rate, this giant sea turtle could assimilate up to its own weight in jellyfish every day. The animal kingdom is certainly impressive in terms of life forms. Look at this animal, for example. Here is the gelata. The gelata or Therapithecus gelata is a primate of the Cercopithecus family and ultimate representatives of the Therapithecus. This great ape is unique in many ways and in particular because it is the only one that is completely herbivorous. While its ancestors once inhabited almost all of Africa and southern Europe, this primate is nowadays confined to the grassy meadows and escarpments of the Ethiopian highlands. The male of this species is easily recognizable by its impressive mane and dentition. These characteristics are the reason why it is called the lion monkey. Indeed, the canines of this primate are indeed highly developed. As the gelata lives in bands of several harems composed of a dominant male and several females, its strong tusks allow it to defend its group against predators and possibly against other younger males. With his jaw exposed, he endangers his rivals. But if the threatening act isn't enough, he inflicts deadly wounds. Clearly, nature doesn't spoil everyone. As ugly as they seem, these specimens of the strange bear witness to this. And judging by the appearance of their teeth, they must be among the most terrifying in the collective unconscious. So, which of these animals terrified you the most? Feel free to share your impressions with us in the comments.